Hello.
Hello.
Veronica didn't think I was going to start. Welcome. This is the NgoVo Convo podcast. I'm Harrison, and as I mentioned, I'm joined by Veronica. She's
Hello. I'm here.
over there.
Sporadic.
Wait. Trying to wake me up. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fine. We just both find an excuse to talk about anything that really entertains us, and really to clean up our never-ending backlog. In reality, it's really Veronica's backlog.
It's my backlog.
It's kind of nice for once, but some would say, Veronica, that we're conversing?
Wow, like NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo, logos above Harrison's head. He should be pointing. He's pointing.
Maybe I just stop pointing at some point, because it's like, it is right there, right? You
Really? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
cursive is hard to read, so I don't know.
Now it is for these kids.
It's starting to be hard for me, not gonna lie, but it's fine. But it's
God.
like, well, no, but then it starts kicking in. You're like, the trauma comes in. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
trauma from having to do it. But that's not the point of this episode, because you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. This video is also sponsored by Olipop, so more on that later.
Wow.
Veronica, this is episode 3 of our Dragon Ball review. I was about to say Saga because I love poking fun at how they say
I
Saga.
know.
We're just going to say arcs at this point, but I will still write Saga because what?
It's fine.
It's fine. It's the 80s, 90s. It's okay.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen, we're going to be talking about, let me see. It's the Red Ribbon Army arc, and it's the manga chapters from 55 to 69. Nice. And anime episodes from 29 to 45. So if you haven't seen any of that, go watch it. It's on Crunchyroll now. Like Dragon Ball is on Crunchyroll now.
I think everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be on Funimation only, I think. And then
Well, now the merge and
with the merge and everything, made it easy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, just go ahead and watch that. Come back. Like this video, come back to it later, and you could hear our thoughts. Because we're just not gonna do non-spoiler, because at this point, I assume
everyone should have known something.
Yeah. It's Dragon Ball. We've had enough time, and it's Dragon Ball, right? And that's the issue. Is a lot of people still think Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, yes, it's really good. 90s kid, I get it, but I'm going back a little bit further.
But he's going back further.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, I'm just going to start off. Veronica, we're introduced to, or now Goku's actually going back to find his grandpa's Dragon Ball. So he's going to go to a string of things, and he got the Dragon Radar. How is your introduction to the Red Ribbon Army?
They are
evil, right?
Yeah. They're just, a group. Just like a very interesting group that can't seem to fight off a monkey brain kid.
Isn't that... It's like... I think this is the part where it finally gets interesting, where he has to deal with an organization, right?
Yeah. But he doesn't understand that.
He doesnn't know that.
He doesn't know that. And it's really funny because, like, at the beginning, they were like... I think it was like General... or
Colonel
Silver or something?
Colonel Silver, yeah.
He was like, oh, we're the Red Ribbon Army. And then Goku's like, huh? He just like punches him in the stomach.
Because he's
I just love how Goku like doesn't know anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like in like this lifetime, basically. He doesn't understand anything.
Yeah. Because at this point, he's never had to deal with people, honestly.
No.
So it's just fun to watch him learn to deal with this stuff. And also, you'd think that I actually had this thought of like, oh, is he going to be more naive to give the Dragon Ball? In that he's not the one he wants, right?
Yeah.
But he's learned that he's like, no, these guys are bad or mean. So no, mean.
Yeah, he's like, they're mean. I'm keeping them.
Yeah. And again, just to clarify, we are only doing manga reviews.
Yes.
And I say this because I did a quick look through, and I'm like, whoa, they did add more stuff in the anime. And I remember watching anime, I saw, oh, there's like more plot points. There's a bit more like little things. Like, for instance, Chi-Chi and Oxing actually get included.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't see them. the peel, and it's like peel off gang is actually
Yeah.
a thing, and you just don't see them in the manga. So, but yeah,
That's cool. I like how the anime did that.
yeah, it's just kind of fleshed out the characters a bit more. That's the one time where I'm like, it's kind of nice, but I wanted us to read just because it's faster.
It's the source.
It's the source. It's the legit source, right? I do like how they give Southern twang, like
They do.
like he puts, and it's probably a translation thing, but it's also if they're translating, they might be doing it, but it's just fun to read that. Let's see. Sorry, I had to shift through like the anime stuff too, because I'm like, I think it was literally he fights Colonel Silver, beats
And
him.
there's like anime filler.
Yeah, because then he gets the which Dragon Ball was this? The 1, or is it the 1 star? Hold on.
I think it was the 1 star. Or 3? I don't remember.
3 is one of them. It's either this one or the next one. Because then he leaves because he has it, and then they're like, "Oh no, Colonel Silver got beat. What a loser! Bye, kid.
Go get this brat!" Basically.
Yeah. And then he just goes to the next. It's so funny how close these things are actually, because I thought they'd be further along, but now he gets to what's this? No, which one is this one? They're all color coded, which is nice.
General White.
Yeah, General White.
Wait, at like the muscle tower.
Yeah, the muscle tower. But he goes to it's essentially super north, and it's like cold.
Yeah.
Don't you love how he doesn't know what snow is?
Yeah. I like how the little girl like saves him, and she's like, "This is snow." He's like, "What?"
It's just hard water. I'm like,
yeah, he was like, "It's hard water."
But so here, this is where it's funny because you messaged me later. You're like, what did this tower remind you of? What did you say?
I said it reminded me of Dressrosa because like, Goku would like go from each level, like go up basically. He had to go up the tower, and that reminded me of Dressrosa.
Why do I not remember what part? I keep thinking of like the end of Dressrosa though, so I'm like,
it was kind of towards the end. It was where everyone was like going up the stairs.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what this part was reminding me, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, because off the bat, so he gets work worm clothes, and right off the bat he climbs up, beats the room of like just general mob people.
Yeah.
Like the general, like just normal soldiers. What'd you think of his fight with the robot?
I thought it was funny. And it was interesting because Goku was just like, wow, I really can't kick him. He's so hard.
And it's like, he's so strong. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But then all the little things that he's doing, like I think he breaks off his head at one point, and he's like, "Oh,
yeah," but it's still going.
It's still going. I just love how he did this. I did a bad. Oh God, I'm so sorry. But it's like, oh no, in his head, he's like, oh God, I just killed someone. Rest in peace.
And then he's like, "Just kidding. Gotta really kill you now."
Yeah. Oh, and because right before that, he does like the dude shoots a missile out of his mouth,
like a missile, of his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But of course, it's like general. It's just fun seeing how like the leaders or the generals and all that are like super, because you know that they're used to being the like top dog.
Yeah. And it's just so funny because Goku's just this like unknown kid, basically,
who's able to beat everyone. But the next fight's actually really funny. But I want to take a break real quick to talk about our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by Olipop, the soda your gut will thank you for. Yes, I'm talking to you, all of you. All right, have you ever missed that classic soda pop feeling? You know, the fizz, the flavor, but without the sugar crash and the guilt trip? Yeah, me too, you too, Harrison too. All of us. That's why I'm introducing to you Olipop, the soda that's bursting with flavor and good for you too. I actually have my favorite one here, strawberry vanilla. But the other weird one that I enjoyed was banana cream. I know, it's weird, super weird, but this is my favorite. Number 1, because it only has 3 grams of sugar per can, plus it has 9 grams of prebiotic fiber. And you know what you need with fiber? To use the restroom. Hee. But yeah, that means that you're going to have a happy and healthy gut with every sip. And it looks like that they took everything we loved about classic soda and upgraded to a modern, healthy conscience person. Like you, like me, like Harrison. My co-partner. My co-host. That's not here right now. So ditch the compromise and experience the soda revolution for yourself. Don't forget to use our promo code NgoVo15, NgoVo15 to get 15% off your first order on drinkolipop.com.
And we're back.
Wow. Thirsty as ever, as we both have waters.
It's not our sponsors. Unfortunately. It's because I drank it all. Actually,
Me
no,
too.
my wife drank the last one, so.
Me too.
But the next fight I thought was actually, I think it's the funniest part in this whole arc. Is
Me too.
him fighting the ninja.
The ninja? The guy that made me think about Naruto? Which I think everything that's about Naruto, I could see in this fight. It was really funny.
Yeah, like all the gag stuff, right? Like all the random like things. And it's so funny because the guy's so bent on showing that he's ninja.
Yes.
Well,
But Goku's just like, I could do it better.
Or it's like random stuff like when he's hiding under the water.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so they're fighting, right? And this is what I think is hilarious. Is he's fighting. He tells Goku to count to 30.
Yeah.
And he has to go find him. And I'm like, this is great. This is stupid.
I think it was after like 25 or something. He's like, what's the next number?
Not
Goku
even. I think he said 18. And he's like,
oh, yeah.
what's the next one? What are you an idiot? He's like, there's a pattern to this.
And then they like redo it. And he actually counts to 30. And I'm like, oh my God.
Hey, man. At least Roshi taught him.
Yeah, that's true.
I love how that's when, like, throw back to the previous arc. He's like, oh, I actually know my real age now that Roshi taught me how to count. I'm like, oh my God. So bad.
He's like, it's because it comes before.
Oh, gosh.
No, that was like a hilarious fight because the ninja was like hell bent on like wanting to teach Goku a lesson.
Yep.
Like, ninjas are like powerful.
Yeah.
And Goku's like, I don't care.
Because it's like, what? He's like, oh, super fast. Goku caught up.
Yeah.
He's hidden. Oh, yeah. Don't you love how you use like the camouflage? At the beginning?
Yes.
I was so thrown off. I'm like, that's the U.S. flag.
Goku was like, is this supposed to be a bush?
And he's like, oh, shoot, wrong side. Flips. And it's, oh, yeah, that would have, yeah, I get it.
No, him going underwater into the pond was hilarious.
Yeah. Because he's like, oh, pouring hot water.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That was funny.
And then, but here, like, after all these, like, little, it feels like encounters or trials, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all these failures. He has to pull out another robot, android. And that's Android 8. I know they called him, what did they call him?
They call him Frankenstein android, I think, or something.
Yeah. And then Goku gave him a name. I forgot which one it was again.
I forgot the name. But it was like shortened. Because it's Goku.
Yeah. But we're actually introduced to androids now. And just so you know, because I don't know if we're going to go past Dragon Ball, androids have a whole actual saga that's like the old stuff. And it's a lot of stuff ties back to Red Ribbon Army here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of crazy. What'd you think of Android 8?
He's just a guy that just wants to get out of this tower. It's just... he just doesn't want to do anything bad.
He's so nice.
He's just so nice. And I think Goku's kind of his first interaction where he's just like, oh, you're not using me because I'm like, an android.
Oh my God, you're an actual good person.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's sad. But okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it's so funny. I think the funniest part was then after they beat the ninja dude. Andrew is like, all right, I'll show you the way.
Yeah.
Don't you love how
He's like,
he's like, oh, there's like floor 4, here's floor 5. Where's floor 5? Oh, it's right there. And he's like, but here's floor 6, which is the top.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what was in floor 5?
I know. They skipped it over. I was just like, oh, let's just go here. And I was like, what? What?
No, I think it was just a wall. I don't think it was like a door or anything, right?
Oh, yeah. I think it was like a dead end or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Goku's like, what? How do you get in? Well,
secrets.
but then they get to General White, and I think he was trying to. Oh no! Before then, Murasaki the ninja was trying to blow him up, and Goku saves him. That's an important part. But
Can I just say, all like the generals, their heads are smaller than their bodies?
Don't you mean their bodies are huge?
They're cool.
They're hulking. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think. Let me see. I forgot Silver's. Give me a second.
Silver. I feel like Silver was like.
Oh
had
yeah.
a good proportion.
No, you're right. Silver had a normal proportion.
I think it was White that was just like.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was interesting. Interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. But so they're about to fight General White, and then he's like, "Just kidding, the trap door."
Yeah, it's a trap.
Which is now floor 5. Because what do they fight here again?
It's like that blob.
Oh, yeah. The alien blob thing with the tongue.
Yeah.
But
Goku actually used his brain.
He uses his brain when he fights.
Yeah, just like Luffy. It's just crazy.
See, I like how you get to actually have like the correlation to like what you know, and I'm like, dude, I'm telling you. And it's just nice to know, like, oh yeah, like Toriyama inspired Oda, for instance. So
everyone, really.
Yeah. Even though there's more, I know like old OG fans are gonna be like, but there's other stuff too. I'm like, yes, but this is probably kind of like the basic one.
Like the base, yeah.
Here, so they beat the because how'd they beat him? The monster?
Basically Goku just like tore down the wall for like cold air to come through because he was thinking about like snow. He was thinking about hard water, basically. That's what he said.
Yeah, because I think the Kamehameha doesn't work on it.
No.
Or anything he does.
So he just broke the wall.
And then it just freezes and it cracks. I'm like, oh my god.
Which works.
Yeah.
So, it works. Yeah.
So now they go back up and they fight General White for a bit.
Which I must say, having a gun is unfair, but
But it's also, or no. I think the funniest thing was they used guns before and it didn't work on Goku.
Yeah.
But he had to have like a special gun, like a hyper gun, whatever they called it. So I think that was actually kind of funny. It's like, oh, they had to resort to using whatever.
A crazier weapon
to justify, oh, this actually hurts Goku. Because then they find so they beat him and they reveal like the village leader. I think that's what it was.
Oh yeah, the mayor.
The mayor, yeah, that's what it was. The mayor. Yeah. Again, this is all moving.
Him.
I feel like in the manga it moves so much faster because I'm like, oh, it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Is the anime a little different?
I think they added a little bit more, and part of me is like, oh, we should totally watch that, but nah, we have way more things to watch. Otherwise, I could break your schedule.
No, I'm just kidding.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So they see the mayor, and then at this point, I think Goku gets beat by the gun, right? I think that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then Andrew 8 just steps up.
Yeah.
For once.
He becomes the man.
Oh yeah, because Goku's like, I'm a real man. I was like, this is like 80s commentary right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But Andrew 8 beats him.
Yeah, which I enjoyed.
He's kind of low-key, like, character development real quick. But then Tower's done. Wasn't that, like, crazy how long the tower was? Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I think it's just because I feel like the most of it was, like, the ninja fight. And yeah, because at this
Yeah, the
point
ninja fight and like just like Goku like talking to people.
Yeah, because in here they go back to the village and it's all sorted out. Angel A's gonna stay with the mayor. Blah blah blah. Gets Dragon Ball because apparently, like, I like how Angel A's like, oh, he had the Dragon Ball.
He had it, yeah.
He's like, oh, these guys sounded bad, so I was walking around and I just took it.
I like how he was like, I just kept it.
I just kept it. I was like, oh, okay. What a good boy.
The nice man.
Yeah. So that was like the quick synopsis. What'd you think overall, though? Did you have? I think we kind of agreed with your favorite part.
Yeah, probably definitely the ninja part,
Mm-hmm.
and then like towards the end where the android like had the Dragon Ball the entire time, and like it's so funny because the android and Goku were together the majority of the time. So
Yeah. Like essentially the second half. Yeah.
yeah. No, I enjoyed it. It was fast though. These are like really fast sagas.
Yeah. It's super weird. Like, yeah, it's like part of me was like, oh, maybe we should have, like, for Red Ribbon we could have combined them, but I also want to kind of stick with like with the wiki because I agree it is kind of broken up that way pretty well.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah. I think, and then there's like a defined like start and end. Like he wants to get to the next Dragon Ball, like finds the next one. He always ends in the city, and he's like always off onto like the next one, which is what I really like.
Yeah, because yeah, I agree. It's just like I know this one had like two, like essentially two quote unquote bosses that he swiftly dealt with, but
yes,
yeah, I think this was a good introduction to just how Red Ribbon works and operates. Because you start learning, like, there's Commander... Because you see Commander Red, right? Occasionally.
Yeah.
And then all these... I like how they're color-coded. Again, I'll say that.
I do, too.
I just never noticed, like, as a kid, right?
As a kid, you're probably like, okay.
But it made it so easy to think about.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, silver, white. Oh, okay. Red. Okay, cool.
Blue.
Blue's next, you're right. Because they talk about that real quick. But
yeah, they do.
I think my only... thing after reading these is like we talk about speed because it does feel like it could be different when it was weekly, and of course back then it was different, right? It does feel like it's just kind of boom boom boom, but
yeah, there's not like a lot of depth to like the plot yet, you know, like it's just very simple.
Yeah. Because me going off the wiki, I see like hints of like other stuff that I vaguely remember. I'm like, like there's points in the anime where they have like Yamcha and Oolong, and actually, was that like the last chapter? No. That's the next saga. It was like a weird thing, but I think in the anime they have a bit more stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
A bit more random plot points going on, and it just kind of fills up the time.
Just like filler stuff.
Yeah. Because here in the manga, it's all focused on Goku. Of course, it makes sense. So.
Yeah, but I mean, his little like radar thing is broken.
Oh yeah,
so
now
he has to go get it fixed.
Get it fixed, and only one person can do it.
His friend.
And we'll find that out next time on the next episode, because that's the next saga. Right, Veronica, any other thoughts?
No, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. You got your first taste of Red Ribbon Army, and we're just going to get
into it.
Yeah. It's great. I'm just going to close it out. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on all our socials at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. All the buttons right to left in that order. Please. Appreciate it. That'd be nice.
It'd be great.
Be great. Be awesome. Other than that, so let us know how we're doing. If you want us to, if you like this Dragon Ball talk that we're having, or if you want Veronica to go to Dragon Ball Z, let us know.
Wow. Okay.
And then that shifts the entire schedule. It's great. It'll be good.
It'll be good. It'll be awesome. Sort of.
Bye.
Bye-bye.